All right, I got me a Bil-Jax, which was later bought out by Haulotte 5533A, tow behind electric lift. It's got 377 original hours on it. Had lead acid batteries, they were dead. Swapped it out to lithium ion batteries. So the lead acid battery charger ain't gonna work. I do have just got a lifetime 40 amp 29.2 volt lithium ion battery charger to mount in there. It came with, I guess back then they used transmission fluid in them, Dextron 3. Then a couple years later, I guess they started using AW32. And I don't know when it's sat for a couple years, so I'm changing it. It's a Torque T50 in the bottom, 9/16 Allen in the top. And you want to make sure you have all the cylinders closed, everything closed up on level ground, and fill it up to this sight ball. And then I guess you want to leave this fill cap a little loose and cycle it, put the outriggers down, put it all the way up, cycle it a few times to get all the air out. It's pretty common, I guess, on these, to get air in them. But other than that, hopefully it everything works out and it gets some of the use off the old bucket truck. Alright, if you ever find yourself with a Bil-Jax 5533A lift, right? And for some reason it is not leveling. These older ones use hydraulic proportion or balance valves to level the basket as you're going up, keep the basket level. It uses a slave cylinder here to level the basket and a master balance cylinder here, and they're both tied together. See these T's in here? That one goes to the slave cylinder up there at the basket, and so does this one here, and then they tee together. The newer ones use electronic. This one's a 2008. The newer ones use an electronic balancer in the basket or leveler. These ones are hydraulic. Anyhow, after a lot of looking around, I found out that these are the balance valves here and here. What is it? I think 3 and 4, line 3 and 4, the leveling lines going up to them 2 cylinders. Anyhow, I pulled this out because I was gonna see if it was stuck or whatever, and the little O-rings on the end were broken. I went to the local hydraulic shop, got new ones, put it back in there, and that fixed it. But the hydraulic guy did tell me that that should have been the problem, but if it continues to do it even after that, that these seals on the slave cylinder go bad and they leak internally and they won't level. But I couldn't find a whole lot of information about this thing on that anyhow online. But if you have an issue with an older Bil-Jax or Haulotte, however you say it, 5533 electric lift, not leveling the basket as you're going up and coming down, like it wouldn't even sit down all the way to hit that sensor, even completely closed up, it wouldn't hit the sensor there. it was keeping the basket up like another, I don't know, 3 feet closed up. Anyhow, these I think are around $300 each new, but it was just the seals. This one's only got 377 hours on it for an 07. It sat for a while, but going through the paperwork, the guy that I got it from, the guy that had it before me passed away, and he was chasing the same issue, but he thought it was electrical from what I was reading his notes, which was pretty cool. This is a turn. Those ones down here are list, but these two right here are the basket balancing leveling valves. Alright, I already took this foot off because I was chasing other problems and I figured out. I already drained out the hydraulic oil at the T50, I remember. The top is an ounce. And it's humid today. I'm gonna spill it. I'm not sure if 5 gallons is gonna be enough. With a little tank, but man. Man, they want another bucket. No. Yeah, I'm gonna need another bucket. Flame. I bet that's a pain to pour with the hood on too. Alright, well then I guess I'll change the battery charger. Okay, my Bil-Jax lift here. I'm gonna get this old charger out with the old and with the new. Let's try and get this thing out now. They're 10 millimeters, but I don't think they're gonna come out. Man, this is kind of a pain to get in here. That one did come loose. Oh man, that last one's gonna be even harder. Dang it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can't get to it. All right. Glad I lifted it up off the ground first, because this would be even worse. The question is, how do you get that off? Let me go find a Phillips. Okay, since I can't get in there at the wrench, I'm going to try to take the screws out and take the bracket off. So I came up with this little guy. It's getting dark. I don't think they're going to come out. No, they're not going to come out. Alright, plan X, maybe, I don't know. C, I don't know. I just can't get this wrench to stay on there. Oh, I did it. Bit it just enough. Ah, gotcha. Out with the old. Oh crap, it is hooked up to the battery still. Duh. Man, stupid is or stupid does. Those are good thick wires, right? I think I will just cut them. But hang on a second. Let me think about this. We got 24 volts running to them with them on the batteries, right? Even if I unplug this, that is going down to I gotta be careful with that, right? Because I don't want to get lit up. I don't really want to. I think I'm gonna just try to be careful with that. Well, if I do that, now the batteries are no longer grounded, right? But it will try to backfeed the ground through this. Or am I wrong about that? I don't like electricity. Let me go get some dikes and get everything ready. Sure. I'm trying to think. I know if I'm running, I mean, as long as it's not grounded, right? Or is that? Man, I wish I was smarter. It is grounded. It's grounded. Here, but it's not going to be powered. I think we cut them one at a time. Cut one wire and don't let it touch nothing. Strip it, put it on here, hook it up, and then it'll be on this. Be a little more safer. I don't feel like I'm hooking the back. Whoa! But maybe I should. Probably should. How bad can it be, right? Probably pretty bad. Ow! Alright, go playing around, dummy. I was nervous, probably for no reason, but I mean, I don't know. Right. Let's Man, that charger is heavy compared to the new one. So we got from going from lead acid to lithium ion, we got half the weight batteries, half the weight battery charger. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, that didn't work. I don't know. It's just looked. All right, that should do it, I think. All right, trying to get this door back on. Put in 2 brand new lithium batteries in series on this side too. Change the oil from transmission fluid to HV1 AW32. It's getting there. Did make it nicer to work on the hydraulic system with this door off, for sure. Wow, for that reason right there. I don't know how anybody with short arms would do this, because I'm having trouble. All right, I thought I had it figured out, but the job yesterday, the basket leveling quit again. See, I don't know if it picked it up on the video. Yesterday it was doing great until we were almost done with the tree. Stopped leveling. I noticed, like, see, a little film. It ain't leaking oil, but